Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm your host, Celewatch Network, and today we have a super exciting video for you all. R&B singer Ashanti recently sat down for an in-depth interview and made some major revelations about her past relationship with rapper Nelly. Fans have been wondering for years what really happened between these two, and now Ashanti is finally opening up. In the interview, Ashanti gets candid about the highs and lows of her romance with Nelly, including the moment she felt herself falling back in love with him. It's a must-watch for any Ashanti or Nelly fan, so let's dive right in. Ashanti, you know, Nelly and I have had such a complex history together. There were times when I felt so deeply in love with him, and then there were also times where I couldn't even bear to be in the same room. It was an emotional rollercoaster, for sure. Absolutely, your relationship has definitely had its fair share of ups and downs over the years. Can you take us back to the beginning? When did you first start developing feelings for Nelly, Ashanti? Well, I first met Nelly back in 2002 when we collaborated on the song Body on Me. At the time, I was just starting to make a name for myself in the music industry, and Nelly was already an established superstar. I was such a huge fan of his, and I was honestly a little starstruck when we first met. But as we started working together in the studio, I began to see a different side of Nelly. He was so talented, of course, but he was also incredibly charming and funny. We had this instant chemistry and connection, and before I knew it, I was falling head over heels. Ashanti, I guess you could say that. I mean, I definitely didn't plan on falling for him, but there was just something about Nelly that drew me in. Maybe it was his infectious energy or his effortless cool factor. Whatever it was, I was completely smitten. Ashanti, it actually took me a while to work up the courage. I was so nervous about ruining our professional relationship, you know? But then one night after a long studio session, Nelly and I were hanging out, just the two of us. The conversation turned a little flirty, and I could feel the tension building between us. Finally, I just blurted it out, "Nelly, I think I'm falling for you." And to my surprise, he didn't freak out or push me away. Instead, he just smiled and said, "I was hoping you'd say that." Oh, that's so romantic. So what happened next? Did you two immediately jump into a relationship? Ashanti, not exactly. We both wanted to take things slow and make sure we were on the same page. We started out just casually dating, but it didn't take long for us to become completely inseparable. Nelly was so attentive and sweet, always making me feel special. And I fell for him harder with each passing day. It sounds like those early days of your relationship were just magical. But of course, no relationship is perfect. Can you talk about some of the challenges you two faced? Ashanti, you're right, it definitely wasn't all sunshine and rainbows. One of the biggest challenges was the intense media attention and scrutiny we faced as a high-profile celebrity couple.